Yeah, and I do remember the elements of, well, right now, first of all, 76 gas station. I was communicating with God, and God said, same as Allah. And the Arabic dude upset for no reason. Spent the coin around God's heads and the energy, trying to see what it's going to be before saying it, but it was heads and timing of seeing it a little more clear as it spent around and showed heads before we landed. Points were the truth. The coins have passed, but I gotta know politely, I'm going to throw this um, plastic covering on the Black and Mild trash can. I would have said rapper can be framed, but anything can be framed by Coca-Cola with the Coke crew. But you can tell he's adjusting to whatever emotions, because I said, man, look, are you like many people or like self, where you look at what's inside a person beyond the color of skin, even though certain people feel they're above or lower than certain people. We're not saying, at least I'm not saying, hey, we're more important, because I made it very clear. God is important. Everything is created. Even though we're directly God's family, I'll not have this attitude like it's fuck everybody else. But God has proven everyone else has said fuck us, including our own sometimes. But it's a spiritual element within people. That's why you have to be understood. It's like I was talking about the chicken being cut on YouTube, Facebook. That's supposed to be the spirit of a person or spirit that people doing wrong, spiritual bottle tap. So people get reincarnated, or that evil spirit or whatever spirit gets reincarnated to chickens and shit like that. They think it's dogs, anything else. But even then, God still communicates with these things though. So it's kind of hard to express. But anyway, this dude is caught in timing of communicating with God. Said throw the cone on the roof. Spiritual views about Kevin Lewis, the car, Circle Park, it's Monte Carlo, him putting gun under the seat, spiritual visions, police, all this stuff. Bill cap, the bottle cap, the purse, his influences of wanting to see home invade the lady from the gas station. Maybe it was not just their plot, but Boston Pete did have a Chinese, Korean, and other people around him. So guys, there was many race involved. His influences of possibly me bringing up the idea, hey, this and that, and playing into it. But it's the reality of it. He wanted to home invade. I said, no, no, no. Many things he's got caught playing his own game, knowing difference. Every situation of a strike facing, God said he was playing games with me the whole time on board. They knew the voice or no voice, who's with this and that, and on purpose and playing dumb. It's not me. Okay, so a lot of people are saying, well, they're uncertain way things have to be played. I understand when you look at different people who communicate with a different voice tone, and everyone feels a certain way. But some people have that energy, like it's fuck everybody else when it comes to their feelings, emotions, hurt, and pain. I don't look at the world that way, but I have to really say, like, it's a lot of other people, no indifference of their own race, where you have to look at it, and you still have to have hope and favor for certain people in their own kind, but it's really a self thing. And sometimes everyone thinks that at some point they can send someone who's key to their race, no indifference, my own, trying to play a certain game of, well, if it wasn't for this or that, or the energy, or who's better or less, trying to shame you. Hey, look at me and my family. Yeah, but I have all the money in the world, communication with God, da da da, da da da. Look, there's so many games played, but the way the world is, there's many voices, there's non-voice. There's certain actions at times, your energy, emotions is trained to other people having a voice, etc., etc. There's bigger things than that, and yes, many were caught. What I said, what do you know, beyond all this organized bullshit, they're trying to figure out where spirits go, creator spoke, Yanis goes, etc. So many of them caught, okay? Other Moss and the rest, trying to voice you through. But yeah, 76 gas station. Same spirit Tommy had, that's a pastor in Lancaster. I was talking to Creative Within about a dude from Grave Street. He had on fatigue pants, sagging his pants with that same spirit hovering his face, like same situation out there in Arizona. Okay, dude sagging pants, checking to a hotel. Females are trying to get attention, dressed in red, devil shit on the porch. Not the porch, but the steps. Didn't want to move, walking up there, going through asphyxiation, not even thinking about them. I think it was interruption, rebuking shit. Communication with divine spirits, God created, etc. Bowing to mirror, plastic bottle, moved off mirror, the rapper. I feel being monitored, going through situations. And this is what they do. They'll try to connect themselves to anything of what can make you look odd, weird, or dumb, and God's catching those playing into it, even though they may be awful on board with voice and no voice. But a lot of people trying to think ahead, food for less. A lot of people ahead of me, God is speaking, like mapped out for your day. Hey, this is what a person's gonna do today, tomorrow, this and that. That's how the world is designed. Many people played into that, for good and bad. Many people food for less today, part of those situations, buying a cup of noodles, don't want to refrain for a cup of noodle situations. Little games, creative speaking, many things in this world that you can do. They'll assume that it's something else. Just smoke a little bit of weed right now, but once again, drug testing, it's no meth or whatever the fuck they put in pills, crack, or whatever else they frame. Some black dude gonna call me a crackhead. Compton Avenue and Long Beach Boulevard the other day. When another brother like, hey, I guess in so many ways there's an agenda of too much conflict and their assumption that it has something to do with him in their hood and area. This is a international, beyond militant, governmental, and spiritual situation. It's not a hood thing because in every area worldwide, there's stores, locations, and people playing games. Regular people think they're living a regular life. Someone around them, ahead of them, thinking they're buying products in their own natural mind. Some on purpose, some not. Yeah, that's the same location where a person said, get to work. Hispanic dude said, hey, you keep staring at a person, you're gonna get shot. Okay, trying to slave me like the white people and the rest. So, born to the truth.